God.
We are live. Yay!
This is the Flippin Bunch, and tonight we are going to go over a quick review on our Christmas Keepsake Box Challenge, which was initiated by Marah in our group. And then what time we have left, I am going to go through and create a actual listing for Etsy so you can see how to do that. So we'll go around and do a quick intro, and I'll just start with me. And then I'm seeing Marah to the right of me and Krystal's down below. I thought we were going to have Jenna. If she pops in, we'll get her in here. My name is Dar. I'm DIYs from Dar, and I have started furniture art probably 4 years ago. I've been an artist most of my life, but I am a registered nurse by trade. I met all these lovely ladies, and we started this channel to help all the other lovely ladies out there who may have a question about some of the processes that we do to create the looks and the pieces that we make. So that's why we created. And Marah, you're up.
Oh, I'm Marah. I'm from Borderline Furniture. And this is, we talked about it the last video or one before, and this is more of a hobby for me. And this is not my full time. But I started doing furniture. Really started doing it during COVID because I play in orchestra and we were not having orchestra meetings, or rehearsals. So I just got into it, and I spend now all my time. In fact, all this afternoon, I was thinking I got a project to go. And anyway, it's just consumed me. So I find it really fun, relaxing. But the things that I like to do are furniture, and I like it when it's really broken so I can really make that transformation. And I'm going to turn this over to Krystal, who on my screen is all the way over to the left.
Yeah. Isn't it funny how you get obsessed with it, Marah? It's an obsession. I think it's maybe one of those things where you either love it or you hate it. I absolutely, when I started flipping furniture, it's literally one of the things that I think about constantly.
Yep.
But yeah, hey everybody, I'm Krystal. I'm the Crafty Crooch DIYs and Furniture Flips. I am a thrifter. I'm a reseller. I love everything vintage and crafty. Ooh, that looks yummy. And my favorite is furniture. I really enjoy doing that the most. I have a huge hoard of furniture projects that they start to shrink, but then they grow faster than they shrink. So it's they keep getting added, and to the point right now, it's my husband bought me a what is it, a 8x16 trailer or something like that, 8 by 16 trailer. So it's 8 foot wide and 16 foot long, and you can't even walk in that anymore because it's so full.
Oh, that's a good idea. I could get a trailer.
Yes. So yeah, that's full now. Yep. It's a lot of fun. I love it and I enjoy it so much. All right.
Awesome. Trailer. Good idea. Now, we had this challenge that happened, and it was one that, like I said, Marah had this idea. So the Flippin Bunch wanted to go ahead and just do a quick little challenge. So since it's Christmas time, I am going to go through all of the pieces that we went through, and it'll be Christmassy.
Yay!
I don't know. Santa might be showing up. I don't know.
Yay!
So we are going to start with our lovely Miss Krystal. This is her YouTube page, so that's what you're going to see when you look her up. And this was the box that she chose, which was what, a bread box?
Yes, it was. It was a bread box. So This I purchased in a lot. I purchased a whole skid lot full of furniture at an auction, and I paid like, I don't know, something ridiculous, like $20 or $15 for a skid lot of furniture. And this was one of the last things on that whole lot, and I had sold everything else. So this was the last thing, and I've really had no inspiration for it. I had no idea what to do with it. And anyways, Marah come up with this challenge, and I was looking at it, and I'm like, oh, I have an idea finally. So, it just sparked inspiration for me. So thank you for that, Marah.
You're welcome. I loved it.
Yeah. Its initial purpose was a bread box. In the end, it became a box for letters to Santa. Yes.
There, that is so darn cute. And you're going to keep it now, aren't you?
I have it posted for sale, but we'll see. I don't know.
You just don't want to think about grandkids.
That is such a cute and creative idea. I was watching that. I was like, oh, that would have never occurred to me. And it's just, what a great idea. And I know some like elementary school teachers probably thinking, oh man, that would be really good to, get my kids to do some creative writing. And
right. That is a great idea too. That's kind of what I was thinking too. Or like if a business or something like that wanted to purchase it, they could purchase it, and maybe somebody would want to write the kids that put their letters in there, and just something kind of magical for the holiday season. So that's kind of what I was kind of thinking in my head, like.
So you probably will sell it because a lot of people might be thinking in that direction.
It's possible. So, yeah, we'll see. I haven't really had any interest. Well, a lot of people thought it was adorable, but I haven't sold it yet, so it might be something I'm keeping. We'll see here.
So we'll go to me next, since I had my pictures readily available. See, that's how I put them in. Whoever gets them into me first, they get put in first. So,
I think I'll be last. Whoops.
So this was what I had. It was just a $2 box. And I got it from Goodwill. I don't know why I bought it. Probably I was thinking of making a shadow box out of it. So that was kind of what I ended up doing with it. And oh gosh, I got to go back and show your videos, Krystal.
Oh, okay.
You just, I'll wipe what you just saw from your memory. You never saw it. It was never, ever, ever there.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, Lord. See, I didn't bring a piece of paper today. I figured, you got them all in there. You'll remember it. Here we go. Now, this is going to be the test. Last week, we're trying to figure out when you add your videos, if you can talk during them, which
we'll find out in a second.
Yeah, we're going to find out through this little experiment here. So here's Krystal's.
There it is.
Yay!
We got all the sound fast forwarded and all.
Oh, I was talking. You guys couldn't hear me then.
No, we couldn't.
No.
It said mic was muted
Well,
when you
let's
put it
let's
on.
see what
so-
happens on the rest of them. All right. I got just to that point where I was showing you what I had created with that. And yeah, these were all IOD transfers on cardstock paper with the little flap I left at the bottom so I could fold them to put them in there. And then, of course, I added some lights. And I think that may be still showing them just a little bit closer where I put the shrubbery in there. I didn't have any fake snow, but I didn't want any fake snow because there's enough snow around here. I don't want to see.
I agree.
So
It's
when
so
I finally
cute.
turned it on and got the lights going in there, what I did is the lights really were kind of bulky and thick at the back. So I had to try this twice to just make a back that set forward away from them lights. And these are all LED lights that are not going to get hot. And I put that piece of paper just right up in front of it. Well, then I got the puncher out again, and there I was punching holes.
Yeah.
So I ended up with this thing that looked like that. My daughter-in-law saw it, and she never says she wants anything. She says, I want that. So,
Oh,
Kayla, you can have this one. So I think I got a quick little video that shows the whole process in 1 minute and 18 seconds. Let's see if we get music on this one.
Okay. Very cute, Dar.
yeah, that was so successful, and I love that girl image. That's super.
Yes. Yeah. And you said you got this idea from Lel, right? I think I saw that somewhere.
Yeah, about a year ago, Lel did a bigger shadow box with some of her decoupage paper, with a big toucan, I think, or a bird, parrot, and all different foliage in it. And then she also ran the lights up inside of it. So I got that idea from Lel.
Yes. Very cute. And the cardstock is stiff enough to hold those up sturdily.
Yeah, I did have to stick a small piece of tape on my tall fairy,
Okay.
just to her head to the top because she kept wanting to fall over.
Yeah.
So
She's a little top heavy with them
she's
wings.
a little top heavy, but I had a popsicle stick behind her though too. So that,
Okay. I
that made
see.
it on it. So
Yeah. Yeah. I
now
love this.
we're going to come up to our next person that participated, our lovely Lavonne from Statement Designs. And she's not with us this evening. She's enjoying herself. And
Yes, her hubby's birthday tonight. So let's all wish Tom a very
Happy birthday!
birthday. Yay.
I that this Santa Claus that's going to visit us right now.
Okay. I love it.
Darling. Her group of pictures. So I wasn't sure if she wanted me to put Santa up or not. So I thought, okay, I'll put Santa up. Maybe it was just like a fluke and she didn't really mean to send it to me, but hey, we'll take Santa.
She probably wanted to talk about she probably wanted to talk about it. I know that she got this off of Pixar. It's a Pixar graphic, I think, is what I remember from her video. So I think a lot of this one she printed it off on decoupage paper. Am I remembering that correctly? Do you guys know?
I know she does use rice paper.
Yeah. I think it was decoupage. Yeah. So she printed. I'm pretty sure she printed that off on rice paper. So, and she got the image from Pixar. So that's probably that's probably why she had it in there. She wanted to talk about it.
Well, what Lavonne started with is she had this cool little case that looked like this, and she really
it almost looked like a toolbox, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It was super cute. I love that.
I love it too.
Huh? I can't eat that pie when I'm on video.
No, you'd be taking a bite here and there. That's fine.
And the people watch me chew on video. My mom, I love her. She brought me a piece of pumpkin pie, so I'll have to scarf it down when I'm done. So
hi, Mom.
This was LV's piece, Lavonne's piece, and I am pretty sure I have a video from Lavonne. Let's take a look.
Okay.
Very cute.
Can we hear? Yeah. The one thing that stood out to me on this case was the stamp that she had, the crackle stamp.
Yes.
That just made the whole piece. It just really tied everything together with that vintagey sort of, old paint feeling. I just love that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the crackle stamp that she is using is from IOD because I have the same one. It has large crackle, small crackle. That's the small crackle one, like 4 sheets, different sheets came in it. So that's a pretty cool stamp, but that stamp does work good.
I think I need that stamp.
Yeah, I know. I loved it.
Oh man, that's an old design. You'll have to see if they still have that one. I'm not quite sure.
Oh, maybe eBay or something will have it. Or I'm in some destashing groups, but we'll see. I like it.
So we are going to go to Marah, and this is how she looks when you go to find her on YouTube. And she wanted to do a box so badly that she did 2 of them.
Oh, I have 2 of them.
So here was what they look like when they started, and then here's kind of the back of what one of them looks like when she was going.
Right.
And I've got a little cue now. I'm supposed to go to a video.
Don't go to the video. I didn't understand where you were going with that. I mean, you can go to the video, but all it is just me cutting.
Oh, I think I got it. You'll have to tell me. Okay.
Yeah, that's an okay video.
I kind of put it together on how I thought it should flow, and then that last a picture of that top of that particular box, which was geared more towards Christmas, which is really cool. I mean, you could put presents in there,
Yeah.
goodies in there, put it by the fireplace.
Yeah. Fill it with gifts. Oh, every year my mom fills a laundry basket or a plastic tote box up for us with just like all kinds of stuff, shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste. That would be a good thing to do
Well,
that.
Yeah.
Our
was
friends
thinking,
who
like-
come and visit, they used to do it like a box exchange, like a gift box, and they would do that with another one of their friends. And so every year they would, gift box back and forth. And so I was thinking about that. I mean, you really could fill that with, like some wine, some cheese and crackers, those things that you need at Christmas,
Yeah.
So I was thinking that would be super fun. And then, of course, when I did this, I did 2 different boxes. I did one with the fitted lid and then the other one with the flipped up lid.
Mhm.
And with just,
Which
oops, that one was upside down. Sorry.
I love the horse image on there. So which one do you like better, the hinged or the fitted?
Me,
Yeah.
I like the fitted better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I like to take that whole thing off, but it's personal preference. I mean, do you want to make sure that you never lose the lid?
Yes.
You definitely want a hinge, but these boxes, they have so much potential, but
Mhm.
when they don't close, you don't feel like you're
Yes.
everything together. And at the end of the year, if I haven't sold these, I'm going to put all our Christmas stockings in there, and it'll just be easy to find. And
There
you
you
and
go.
I, Krystal, had this discussion about, you could have put like furniture legs on the bottom, which I did have these little furniture legs. And we also talked about little casters, which would have been cute. But when it goes to at the end of the year and you want to store that stuff, you got to deal with the casters and the feet.
Well, I was just thinking like that you could completely transform them into not like a keepsake box, but an actual like side table. You could put it in your sofa or your bed or something like that.
Yeah.
Storage. Yeah, you'll have storage in it.
Yeah. You got storage in there. You could put magazines in there. Of course, you can't put them this way. You'd have to put them in there flat because they probably fall through. But,
I don't have these upside down, but there's both of them.
I love them. So cute. So cute. And I love the images that you chose to the decoupage paper.
Yeah. That's
So I have
for
this
you.
other video.
I can't sell that enough.
So are those custom images then from Zazzle, or are those just okay? All right.
They're
Gotcha.
public.
Gotcha.
So here is Marah in action.
Okay. So you did put that one in. Okay.
Well, did
And
you just get that song like for Christmas, or was it the router?
Oh, the router's coming. Yeah, that's coming for Christmas. The saw was more of like birthday.
Gotcha.
So
Marah,
everybody
you
knows.
Marah something. You get her a tool.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And when
So-
she revs it up, her husband doesn't come running.
You
But
know,
she knows how to use it.
sometimes I wonder if he just stays away because he's like, if she's going to cut off her finger, I don't want to see it.
That's all I get when I go. Don't cut your fingers off. Yeah,
Or
I
I
get
did-
any help.
I did want to say that, these projects really came together because I have that miter saw. But that doesn't mean that somebody who didn't have those kind of tools or didn't have the money to, I don't know that they're that expensive, but just a good tip, you can get like a little miter box with a hand saw. And I even have one, so sometimes I don't use that. I actually just use my little miter box and a hand saw, depending on the project. So, I mean, it's not something that you have to have in order to do that. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, I have them all too, and sometimes I'll use the small little miter box. I have a wooden one and a little plastic one.
Yeah, they're really reasonable, aren't they? Like $15, less than 20 for sure.
Yeah,
So
that's the one say don't cut your fingers off.
that's right. That's right.
So now we have our last participant, which was Gretchen.
Yay!
And this is her, what her page looks like if you go to find her on YouTube. And she had a project that was a suitcase, which is really cool.
Oh, that was cool.
So that was the outside. The inside was looking a little rough. And I'm thinking, in the order that she sent me these, she's not on, is she, on comments?
I think so. I think she's here.
Okay, well, she was showing what she was using here, and it was more like a flow trawl for your paints. And I believe it was a Liquitex product, and she had some really thick paint, and she used this in it to just really help smooth out the color that she put on the outside of this suitcase. But she primed it all, and then she went ahead and she started painting the inside of the whole thing. And she tried this little trick with clips, and she held up them little straps so she could paint underneath there, which that was
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Great idea.
I would have just painted right over top of
funny. She got it to this
Yeah.
stage, and then she did take and put some beautiful snowflakes with some I believe it was a gilding wax that she put on the
It
inside.
looks like brand new on the inside.
Oh, it does.
It looks so
absolutely
good.
came out so cute.
And that bow is adorable. Oh, so cute.
Yeah, and then even on the top of this suitcase, we'll get to how she put a couple things in here on how you could use it. Here's the other one. Just use it for crafting, carry your stuff around.
Yeah.
I had an idea.
Cool.
This is something that Lavonne needs because she's back and forth anymore with her where her shop is in that garage. This would be perfect for her. She could just have like a little carry case, a little craft case where she carries around all the supplies she needs, and then she'd always have them.
She needs something with the big cart trolley, man, and a big filing cabinet.
Yeah. Well, at least she would have her, her major supplies, a paintbrush, some paint, and maybe some patina spray or whatever it is she uses often, and she could just have it with her all the time. That way she's not running back and forth, as I know sometimes that happens to her.
On the top of this suitcase, I just got to point out, Gretchen had a big kind of a scarf going across it, and she learned it from another tuber, but she patiently put layers of Mod Podge on that because it was alligator skin. It was like an alligator skin finish.
Mm-hmm.
Mimic that alligator before she painted it all this color. And I can't see where that was. She did a fantastic job on that. Look at that, girls.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Very nice.
Well, I think that is the end of our challenge review, which this challenge was not like somebody's going to win. It's just one of those fun things that you just want to get together and do some crafty things. And some of us have booths or Etsy stores, which brings us to the next part of this. We've got 30 minutes and we're going to go over Etsy. Now, I had not realized that I've been on Etsy for 15 years.
That's a long time.
Wow.
Well, either one of you have an Etsy account?
I am on Etsy, yes, but
Etsy.
Yeah, I don't do nothing with it. I haven't done nothing with it in years.
Bomber
Why not?
stockings.
You-
My
you-
bomber stockings are on Etsy.
Okay. I have last time I listed something was last November, so over a year ago, or I had a sale. Maybe I had a sale in January, and last January, and the last time I listed something was in November last year. So over a year ago.
What part of it is not user friendly for you?
I feel like I'm lost in a sea of
All the other people.
of a million people selling everything. And what really upsets me now about Etsy is they allow mass produced products on there.
I think they're cracking down on that. That was what I read on there, and this was already about 8 months ago, that they were getting rid of a lot of those places that were duplicating things or mass producing and putting them on there. I have not really looked to see, because that's not what I look at when I'm on there.
Yeah,
but
it upsets me when I see stuff from China on there, just a mass produced, something you can go buy on Amazon. Like, go sell it on Amazon. This is not for you. This is for handmade and vintage items only, so that kind of like irks me. Sorry if anybody out there sells on Etsy, but
or anybody in our chat right now. Anybody in our chat sell on Etsy? I mean, I've had my account for 15 years, and I think when I started it, I started out selling on it, and I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, and I'm going to show you how to do a listing. But of course, you have to have an Etsy account to create a listing. And once you get your account created, if you're going to sell on Etsy, you're going to have to set up a couple things. I mean, if you're just buying, they're going to want a credit card number, of course. And if you're selling, you have to set up with the bank account that you want the money to go into when you do a sale. So there's a couple things, and it's been a while now. One of them, when I hadn't been on in a while, when I had to come back in, they made me send a copy of my driver's license. And I don't know if it was Etsy or Amazon. It wasn't eBay, because I'll go through and show you guys all of them. But myself, yeah, it's been probably 5 months. And what happens is when you don't list things, it's like you just go like right to the bottom of the list for anybody to even find you or pick stuff. Like, you almost have to list a couple things every week to keep your store
Keep that
up
algorithm going.
So I'm gonna
feeding the algorithm.
Yes.
Share my screen, and we'll go there.
Yeah, I did really well selling like vintage items, but a lot of it is you have to pay for promotion and everything, and that eats into your
Yeah, well, that was what I was going to mention, the fee.
Yes.
Maybe we can talk about it when I get further into this, because we're at 7:35. Okay. Now, are you seeing just the face of the Etsy?
I see the Etsy, Google, whatever, Google.
Is it taking up our whole screen?
It's not really. It's,
I mean, can you see it at all?
Yeah, we can see it. Yes.
Okay. Can you see where I got this pointer and I'm pointing on my little head right here?
I don't see that.
No, I don't. Let's do this. Try that. Wait, here. No, not that. Okay. No, I don't see that, Dar. I don't know what's up with that.
Yeah, go to full screen on layout.
Yeah, I put it on there. It's on full screen. So
Well, okay. Anyway, here's me. Did you see that drop down just like open when I clicked on it?
I don't think so. I was looking at the comments.
Did you see where it says DIYs by Dar, view your profile, purchases
No.
and reviews?
No, we're on the Google
Homepage.
homepage right now.
Oh, gotcha.
Yes.
What about now? Where are you?
Still.
Yeah.
Well, what about now?
No.
What the heck? Well, let me see. It's not coming up there. New tab. I guess I'm just gonna go in and sign in again.
Okay.
We'll try that.
All right. This darn technology.
Well,
I know
for us
sometimes
old ladies, you know,
sometimes it's not the same game twice, is it?
it never is. Etsy had changed from where I was at last time. They've changed everything on there already. All right, let's see what I can do here. Share screen. Share screen. New tab. What'll happen when I hit new tab?
Bronny said she's making journals now so she can easily ship those, but she's nervous about shipping furniture. Us too, girl. Us too.
Yeah, not done it.
Yeah. Okay. It looks good now. You are good. I see the little mouse moving around. You are all good. Woo, success.
Yeah, that's the problem. I work on my mom and dad's computer, and it's a little bit different than mine. And when I brought mine and I fired it up, but my camera wouldn't pick up. But anyway, all right. We'll
Okay.
go through this as quick as I can. Now, you see where I'm pointing on my head here where it says your account.
Yep.
All right, and you see all these things, the heart, your favorites, gifts, deals, shot manager. We're going to go back to that. Me, my account, and your cart. If I go onto my account, there's other places you can get this information as well within this app. Your purchases and reviews. If you've got any messages, like they'll be up there right away, like somebody doesn't like their stuff, so they want to send it back. If you've got any credit balance, special offers, Etsy registry. But I'm going to go to this next one up here. You see where it says shop manager?
Yes.
All right. When I
Like
click
a
on
little
that,
store.
there you'll see, okay, that's, when you pick a name, I picked this 15 years ago. So look at the name I picked, Petulski Collectibles. So I can't really change that. And I have my
It's your last name.
furniture, underneath that name. So I'm stuck with that. So think about, what you're going to do for a name. And I don't have any.
I think you can change it, but I think you have to get it approved or something. I
haven't looked that far. I maybe could, but you can see I've got no stats because I've not done anything. So here is my personal information. They keep tally a 1099 form for you. So for 2024, they're saying that I made $2,375 basically, but that's gross sales. They don't take, their fees are not taken out of all of this.
Right. I think shipping included in that too?
No, you can, when we get to the other one, I'll show you the difference in the shipping. So they've got another thing that you can click here. It says, if you made $5,000 on Etsy, so there's a certain amount that you have to. I may not even have to report that. So we'll see, how that is.
Yeah, that changed. It used to be, I think, 20,000, wasn't it? 10 or 20,000?
Yeah, a long time ago. So way over on the left, you're going to see the shop manager, and you've got search, dashboard, listings, messages, orders. If you've got any orders that are sitting in there and you need to get out, a number will be right here. It'll be like 1, 2, stats, finances, help, settings. That's basically it there, but we're going to want to go to listings. So when you hit on listings, it's going to bring your listings up. And this is what I have right now on there for listings. And you
I like those little vases.
Yeah, 1950s. So, you can, I don't have that much on here. I think I only have 2 pages maybe.
I think it said 40 listings.
Yeah, probably 2 pages, but you can see I did start to put some of my furniture in there.
Yeah.
Which has whole different shipping deals.
Yeah.
So
I'm
going to go ahead, and when you're over here on the right, way over here where my mouse is dancing, you see where it says listing status? I got 40 active listings. I've got 2 in draft, which we're going to finish and put on live tonight. Expired 152, sold out 883, inactive 9. That's a choice if you don't want to delete one. Maybe you want to make it inactive for some reason. Maybe you want to change something, or you have more of that and you want to still use that listing for whatever reason. So you can just click on that and get that inactive one back up so you can work on it. Just like I'm going to hit draft right now. And the 2 listings I had going, there they are. Hopefully you're seeing them. You see Tupperware and a vintage porcelain deal. Yeah. So that's where I docked them. I wanted to show you though from the get-go. Let's go.
Well, you should be able right there, add a listing. Well, yeah, you got to go to listings, add a listing.
Here, we're starting from the get-go. I'll just dump it. When you hit add a listing, this is what you're going to see. What kind of item is it? So they want you to list it in a category. So what I usually just start typing in, let's say vintage porcelain tea canister, and then see what comes up. This is their categories, canister sets. So I can put it there. Teapots. Well, that doesn't really, tea sets, probably not. Tins, it's not a tin. So my best bet is to go with the canister sets. So once you hit that, you can hit continue, and it's going to take you to the next screen, which is going to ask you, what is it? You got 2 choices, a digital file or a physical item. It's a physical item. Then it's going to ask you who made it. I did, a member of my shop, another company or person.
Yeah, that would be a vintage item if you have a vintage item.
Yeah, it's going to ask me that when we get up in here. And it says, what is it? It's a finished product. So then I can continue. Well, I think we can continue. Am I missing? Oh, there I did. When was it made? Sometimes you have to kind of guess a little bit. I mean, I'm thinking probably at least 1980s.
Okay.
It's vintage, and I think they consider anything. I forgot what the years were, 20 to 25.
Well, you should click on it and I'll show you. It'll pull up all the years. If you click on that down arrow.
Oh, yeah, but I mean how to pick your item.
Okay.
How to figure out what your item is. And the only other clue I can give you to do this is use your Google camera on your phone. If you've never done that, take your phone, get your Google up. In the top look search bar, you're going to see at the very end of it a microphone and a camera. If you hit the camera, it will allow you to take a picture. Take a picture of the item you're wondering about.
Mhm.
It will look it up for you, and then you can find out more information. Number one, what it's priced at, what other people are selling that item for. And number two, more information about it that you can add to your listing, like the year. Maybe they know the brand and the year, and you didn't.
Yeah.
So
I taught my mother-in-law how to do that. Now she goes to the thrift store and
So after
everything.
you get past that, you're gonna get ready to do this listing. And the first thing it's gonna want to do is the title. So I'm gonna see if I can ditch this one. Save as draft, cancel, discard. All right, I'm back to the one because I already worked on these, so the parts would be filled in.
Okay.
So if I go to my vintage porcelain deal, because that's what we were working on last, down here, it's going to say edit.
So on the little gear looking thing, that's the settings button. You click that.
Right.
And then you add in your title.
Right. It's gonna after you get through them first screens, it's gonna take you here, and then you put your title in: vintage porcelain oriental tea canister, excellent condition. They've changed. You can add up to 20 photos now. It wasn't like that before.
Yeah, it was only 10. And Marah was saying you can add video now too.
Right.
No,
You can add a video, but there's some restraints like on how long and how many, megabytes and all that whole deal.
See, I didn't know you could do that.
It might be time to update your listings.
I know. Really, just change my video up once a week.
You have a video on it, it's twice as likely to sell.
Is that what they say? Really?
Yeah.
Do you believe that?
That's what they say. So here's a picture of all my items, or my porcelain teapot. See, right there it is. We found that listings with video get twice as many orders as listing with just photos.
Okay. Well, I mean, maybe. I mean, you can show off the item more, and
Just your thumbnail. When you hit that button, it's going to open up your main primary picture.
That's new too. They didn't have that a year ago.
Can't really adjust the colors. Like on my computer, it's looking kind of pale. Then they're going to want your description. So you want to, type your description in as good as you can. Any defects, the size, you're done with that. We don't have any personalization. It's not like it's a shirt.
Yeah, that's like if you can add like a name or something like that on it.
Right, for personalization on the item.
Yeah.
So they're going to want the price. So I put $25. When I looked this canister up with my Google phone, there's 2 on Etsy already, one at $35, one at $55. So I put mine at $25.
You shark, you.
And then you can see it's going to tell you what your estimated earnings are. What's this little drop down? What?
I don't know. Scroll down a little bit. I'm curious myself.
No, it's not doing nothing. It's just going
scroll
up
down
and
with
down.
that little yeah, there. Now do it. There.
Oh, hey, you taught me something new.
Hey.
All right, your cost,
good.
estimated fees.
This is all new to me. I'm learning today.
So they did take the estimated fees out.
Okay.
And the fees that I'm going to tell you are, they're saying like 6%, 6.25% for your item. It's 40 cents. I think it was 40 cents to list your item for 4 months, or 30 cents for 4 months. I'm not sure, but it's pretty cheap. I mean, you can list something for a year under $1. 6% they'll take off your total sale. Then there's another 3% they take for yada, 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 and yada. And when I calculated this out, this 2217 and the 25, it came out to like 12%, but it said something else in there. If the person buys it through ads, or they find you through ads, because you can do ads on here if you want, then they're going to charge you the 12%. But I didn't put any ads on this, but maybe they just default that. I don't know. I'll have to check that and see what they charge me. We don't have any variations. That would be like, maybe you've got 5 different items and they've got different colors. You could put, red, blue, green, and then it'll ask for quantity. And then that way it kind of keeps control of how many that you have. Details, share details. Well, we already know it's a physical item. We're not going to change it. Category, canister sets, I already had that in there. So we don't have to do anything with that. Materials, type to search, well, porcelain. Like if I remove that, no, if I want to, I got to find, it gives you a big list. See all them, alphabetical. So I just go POR. It's going to take me to porcelain, and it's going to check it. And then that's what I want. And then primary color, the same thing. I hit that drop down and it's beige, and another color I put blue. But on the end of these, no, it's not showing that. Maybe I can clear that. Oh, usually it says add item right here. It says add. And if you don't add it, you can go all the way through these and fill them all out. And if you didn't hit that little add button that's right there, they won't go on your listing.
Oh.
Now they want to know, is it recycled? And sustainability. No, that's all new. That was not on there before. Oh, there you can see it was on the tags. They want to know, add 13 tags to help people search for your listings. So I put all these in there. And if you don't hit add right there, they're not going to go there. And the materials are porcelain, and had to hit add for it to go there. Just like this. If I hit that and I have to hit porcelain, I have to hit that little add button for it to default in there to look. You have, we don't have this. Trader, general. Okay, shipping. Ready to ship in 1 to 2 days. You can change that. You've got in all your settings, you can change all this shipping stuff. Just like shipping option. I have edit. Let's see if I hit change, if they'll all come up. Here they all are. I created all these shipping profiles. I created one that's calculated based on size of box and weight. I did one on for you ship, which is completely open. I did one on media mail, which is a completely different way for shipping media, which is way cheaper. I did one for free ship. When I hit apply, it just takes the listing to free ship. Or if it's something overseas, then I hit apply. But overseas doesn't happen very much. So the one that I have applied is just my regular shipping. It's going to go by box and weight. And you can create new ones here, or you can go into your settings, shipping settings, and change all of these. Okay. So my item weighs 2 pounds. It actually weighs a little bit more than that. I'm going to have to reweigh it. And this is where we got 5 minutes. Okay, we can do it. It's always helpful if you've got a box for that item, so you can package it up so you know how much it weighs and what the size of that box is. Because this is where it's going to calculate your shipping. Sometimes I'm bad. I might kind of guess a little bit if I don't have the right box because my husband makes me throw all the boxes out. And he does
Oh
it
no,
maybe.
our garage has got a shelf stacked with them. My
Yeah,
husband
you have
knows
to have
better.
it non-boxed. So
He
you
knows
gotta
better.
try to get the exact weight and the size of the box you're gonna ship in. And when you do that, it's gonna let you preview the shipping costs. So if I'm gonna ship that box to New York, just parcels, this is parcel select ground, $12.80 to go to New York City. You know, if I go the other way, let's go to LA. LA, $17.15. So now you know I dropped the price down compared to them other ones because this person's going to be paying $42 for that. But you know, it'll default with wherever your customer is, you know, making that purchase from. And I do have a 30-day return unless it's my furniture. When I hit that furniture one that I showed you, a whole different thing comes up in here, like no returns. And I think Marah even sent me a really nice one that she sent through Chat GPT that straightened it all up. That kind of says we use third-party shippers for furniture and can take 6 to 8 weeks, all that kind of jazz. But and I have your own shop section where I put this in my pottery because I've got like quite a few of them. You can see up there, pottery bowls, painting, miscellaneous. Where's the pottery? There we go. Showcase this listing at the top of the home page to make it stand out. You don't have to do that here, but you can because you can do starred listings. Etsy ads, that is going to cost you some money. That's where the extra money comes in.
Yeah.
Renewal options. You can make it automatic. Oh, there it is. It's 20 cents for 4 months. Or you can change it to manual. So once it's done, you're going to have to go back in and check them all. And maybe you want to do something different with it.
Yeah.
So there it is. So guess what? We're going to hit the publish button.
Publish it.
You are
Yay.
published.
Yeah. Woo, get that sold.
So that one's published. And we don't have time to do the second one, but
No.
You guys got any questions?
I like to make the listing on my phone. I have the Etsy seller app on my phone. And for me, that's easier because I don't have to take the extra step to download my pictures onto the computer. I can just select the picture right from my gallery on my phone and upload it onto the Etsy create a listing. And then later, if I need to go in and change or edit anything, I can do that from my desktop computer. So that's kind of what I usually do. I don't know how you do yours, Marah, but I find it's easier to create my listing from my phone.
I do mine from my computer because it's just easier to see.
Okay.
And to manipulate it. But, you know, I get notifications on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess because I'm not expecting it. And, you know, it gets a little confusing because I'll get Etsy notifications for Etsy buyers. And then sometimes I'll get Etsy notifications from Etsy sellers, you know, so I'm getting two different things. And I have missed an Etsy buyer for me, you know, buying from me because I was thinking, oh, that's a seller promotion or something.
Okay.
So I missed one of my buyers for about 5 days, but it got straightened out.
Yeah. Do you have the notifications on for when you get a sale?
Yeah.
Like the sound notifications?
Yeah. So I do get them. Yeah.
It's
but
terrifying.
I get all notifications. It's not just that, you know, I get Instagram, I get Temu. And so it's a constant.
It's like white noise. I understand. Yeah. When I get that Etsy sale notification, it has woken me up in my sleep. It's a cha-ching, but it's not like it's not like a soothing sound. It's like, like I'll be in the middle of the store and I'll get that and I'll jump.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't get a sound on mine, but mine will go automatically to my email. So, I mean, as long as I check my email or my Etsy shop,
turn
every
your
day.
notifications on, Dara. You might have them turned off. Turn them on. You'll know what I'm
Yeah,
talking
Yeah.
Yeah. So Reality Smacks You is asking if that is a ginger jar, Dar.
It is shaped like a ginger jar,
Could it be
but it's 6.5 inches tall and about 5 inches around that octagon base, and they're calling it a tea canister. And
okay?
there are a lot of different designs that I saw on Etsy that are the same, but just different scenes.
Reality Smacks You says, I love when I get a cha-ching in public. You need to turn your cha-chings on, Dar. I'm telling you, it's like, oh gosh. Yeah.
Well, you know, that kind of makes me laugh because I was in a class one time where we were supposed to turn off all our phones. And the instructor had asked a question and nobody was answering, and my phone went off and it was crickets.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
Oh,
I know. I've even been in stores and I've heard the cha-ching, and I'm like, oh, somebody just got an Etsy sale.
You see, Lavonne has
Now I know.
Hey, Lavonne.
Yeah, Lavonne says it sounds like an old cash drawer.
Yeah.
So we're past 8 minutes. What else left do we got to talk about here? Did we? I think there's a challenge coming up this weekend.
Yes.
That I know some of us are too burnt out, too busy, can't handle it, but it is this one.
Yes, this is the Christmas Thrift Challenge. So this one is hosted by Margie over at Asking Spot, and she asked me to co-host with her. So this one is just take $20 out to the thrift store, buy something, or an estate sale, or we don't really have garage sales up by us this time of the year, but wherever you can put additional $20 out into the community and turn around and flip it and give it away, or you can make some type of holiday Christmassy craft with it. Yes. And she usually asks for 4 items, up to about 4 items, but I don't think she's very picky this year. I know it's very kind of like last minute, so sort of deal. So yeah, there you go. There you have it.
So with that, let me find our special little numbers in this sea of muck. Banners. Yes. If you need to get a hold of us and
there it is.
like to email us,
that's not it.
The Flipping Bunch at gmail.com. And let's see, I'm going to have to wait till I get this one done before I can take that other one down. If you want to be notified of our lives, you just go ahead and take this little phone number right here. And I can't see it because my screen's too small. But you will get a automatic notification on your phone when we're going to go on for the evening. So that is that one. And we'll get this guy off of there.
Awesome. And I just want to say, I think we're all pretty familiar with Etsy and how Etsy works. So if anybody has any other questions with Etsy, feel free to reach out to us. We are always happy to help. That's why we're YouTubers.
Yeah, you have limited places to sell things, and Etsy's a good idea. If you can do it, give it a try. I mean, I've been on there for 15 years. I made $2,300 And I was not really trying real hard this year. So
Yeah.
it's something. So I guess if there's no other questions, we're going to see our I thought we were going to see him. Where did he go?
Oh, our special treat. Oh, there he is.
We're going to say, well, that brings me to this.
That is such a
We're not going to be here next Wednesday, are we?
Oh, because it's Christmas, isn't it? Christmas Eve.
Is it Christmas
Oh my
Eve?
goodness, already.
I know. Where did the
Christmas
time go?
Eve.
I
So-
don't know. Yeah, Gretchen's asking if we're gonna be here next week. I guess we.
I don't think so. I think we're all going to be participating and opening packages.
Yeah.
Ho, ho, ho. Ho, ho, ho.
So I don't think we're going to be here next week, Wednesday. What is the following? Where does New Year's take us?
Oh, that's New Year's the next Wednesday after that. I guess we will have to discuss this.
Yeah, we'll get something out on the Facebook page to let you guys know. But if that's all, Santa and us, we're all going to sign off.
Ho, ho,
Bye.
ho.
Hi, everybody.
Bye.
Ho, ho, ho.
Bye.
Bye. Have Merry